Most women believe femininity means being weak or quiet, but that is not true at all. Real femininity is one of the strongest and most attractive energies a woman can show. And when you use it the right way, you don't only get a man's attention for a moment, you become the woman he keeps thinking about, even when other women are around him. Today, I want to share 3 feminine secrets that create such a deep pull in a man's heart that he feels drawn to you in ways he can't even explain. Imagine this for a moment. He may know many beautiful women. He may talk to people who seem perfect. He may meet others who make things simple, but the one he keeps coming back to in his mind, the one he can't stop thinking about, is you. Not because you chased him or played confusing games, but because you touched something inside him that makes him feel your presence in a way he can't find anywhere else. That is what true feminine strength does. It doesn't push, it doesn't beg, it simply exists, and men feel pulled toward it without fully understanding the reason. Before I explain these 3 feminine secrets, make sure you stay until the end, because the last one is the reason he will choose you above anyone else, even women who seem easier or more available than you. Let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed how some women naturally keep men interested without trying too hard? They stay calm. They do not stress about every little thing. They don't overthink every message. They don't stare at their phone waiting for a reply. They are not scared of making mistakes, yet men chase them, choose them, and stay loyal to them without needing to be convinced. Meanwhile, you might feel like you keep giving and giving. You are kind. You show up. You care. You support him. You do everything you think a good woman should do. And still something feels off. He feels unsure. He feels distant. He feels only halfway invested. If any of this sounds familiar, then you need to hear something important. The problem is not you. The problem is that most women were never shown how to use their feminine power in the right way. They were told to love the way men do. They take charge of everything. They try to control the direction of the relationship. They start every conversation. They fix every problem. And they try to earn love through non-stop effort. But here is what truly changes everything for you. What makes a man deeply attached to a woman has very little to do with what she gives him. It has almost everything to do with how he feels about himself when he is with her. In this moment, I want to share 3 powerful feminine secrets that speak to a man's deepest emotional needs. These are not games or tricks. These are natural ways of being that connect directly to how men experience attraction, trust, closeness, and long-lasting love. This is not basic dating advice. This is about the deeper emotional truth behind what makes a man feel like he has found someone he cannot replace. By the time you finish this, you won't just understand new ideas. You will see yourself and your feminine energy in a whole new way. You will know exactly how to show up so the right man feels magnetically drawn to you and never wants to lose you. So if you're tired of feeling confused and ready to step into your natural power, keep listening. When people talk about what makes a man addicted to a woman, they usually talk about appearance or personality. And yes, attraction matters in the beginning, but that's only the surface. What actually builds deep emotional connection is something most people never mention. It is the energy you bring, not your words, not your actions, your energy. Think about this for a moment. Every person carries a certain energy inside them. Some people walk into a room and suddenly everyone feels tense. Others walk in and the whole space becomes lighter. Men are extremely sensitive to this, even when they don't have the words to explain it. When a man is around you, his mind and body are always reading signals you don't even realize you're giving. Is she calm or nervous? Is she peaceful or trying too hard to control everything? Does she trust me or doubt me? These are not thoughts he says out loud to himself. These are automatic feelings that rise inside him without warning. Here is what most women don't realize. Men fall for how they feel around you, not just for who you are. A man can meet someone beautiful, smart, talented, and successful. But if being around her feels stressful, heavy, demanding, or filled with pressure, he won't stay. But if he meets a woman who brings warmth, ease, and calm into his space, then he feels drawn to her like a natural pull. He wants to be near her. He starts to crave her presence, not because she is perfect, but because he can't find that feeling with anyone everyone else. So what does this actually mean? It means your energy is your hidden advantage. When you feel grounded inside yourself, when you aren't desperate or anxious or chasing or trying too hard, a man senses it immediately. He feels safe with you. He feels encouraged. He feels like he can breathe again. So many women spend so much time trying to impress a man. They worry about how they look. They rehearse conversations in their mind. They try to be interesting or funny or charming or perfect. But the women men truly never forget are not the ones who perform. They are the ones who simply exist in their own calm and confidence. And that energy becomes magnetic without force. When your energy is calm and welcoming, a man lets down his guard. He stops pretending. He stops trying to look perfect. He stops hiding the parts of himself he thinks you won't like. Instead, he relaxes into who he really is. And when that happens, connection grows quickly and naturally. Your energy creates the space where love can grow. Real love, not forced or fake. In a world that constantly tells women to prove themselves, to work harder, to always be doing something, learning to simply be becomes a quiet kind of power. When you can sit in silence without feeling uncomfortable, when you can enjoy a moment without trying to control it, when you can be present without your mind running ahead, that presence becomes irresistible. And here is the truth about men. Most of them spend their entire day in action mode. They are fixing problems, they are making decisions, they carry pressure, they try to appear strong. So when a man meets a woman whose presence feels like calm, whose energy feels like comfort, something inside him relaxes in a way he didn't even know he needed. He doesn't just want her, he feels drawn to her in a way he cannot easily explain. Let me make one thing clear. Calm energy does not mean being quiet, dull, or lifeless. It does not mean being passive. It means being so secure and comfortable in yourself that you don't need chaos or noise to feel valuable. You feel okay inside your own skin. You trust yourself. You trust life. And that trust shines through in everything you do. When a man experiences this kind of energy from you, his mind begins forming strong emotional connections. Every time he thinks of you, he feels lighter. Every time he spends time with you, he feels more relaxed. Every time he hears your voice, something inside him softens. Soon he becomes attached not because of drama, but because of the way you make his world feel safe. Now let's talk about what actually happens inside him. Femininity is not just an idea. It actually changes what goes on inside his body and mind. When you show up warm, grounded, and open emotionally, it triggers responses in his nervous system that feel calming, almost like a natural soothing effect. Here is what is truly happening. When a man feels calm and safe around a woman, his stress hormone cortisol drops. His body actually relaxes. At the same time, his brain releases dopamine, which is the pleasure and reward chemical. This mix is extremely powerful because it tells his brain that being close to you means feeling good. It's not a logical decision he makes, it's a natural reaction inside his body. Then there is oxytocin, the bonding hormone. This is released during moments of trust, warmth, and emotional closeness. When you create a space where he feels accepted and understood, oxytocin moves through his system. This chemical makes him want to stay near you, open up more, protect you, and put effort into the connection. It's what shifts simple attraction into real attachment that feels deeper than he expected. Here is something most people never realize. These chemicals attach themselves to you specifically. His brain begins to connect your presence, your voice, even the thought of you with these feel-good emotions. When you're not there, he feels something missing without knowing why. When you are there, everything inside him settles. That's not love yet. That's chemistry, biology, and his emotional wiring working together to create a feeling that almost resembles a need. But there is more happening underneath the surface. Serotonin, which stabilizes mood, also increases when a man feels respected and valued. When your energy shows him that you see him, appreciate him, and trust him, his serotonin levels balance out. He feels more like himself, more sure, more steady, and once again he links that feeling directly to you. This is why some women stay unforgettable. It's not because they said everything perfectly or looked a certain way. It's because they created an emotional and chemical experience that his mind begins to crave without him realizing it. When you understand how to naturally inspire these reactions, you stop chasing men. They start coming toward you on their own. Now that you understand what happens beneath the surface, let's move to the deeper feminine quality that keeps him hooked in a lasting way. This part is quiet on the outside but incredibly powerful on the inside. If calm energy is what draws him, then mystery is what keeps his attention tied to you again and again. And no, this mystery is not about playing games or acting distant or pretending you don't care. Real mystery is something completely different. It's about inner depth. It's about having layers. It's about being a woman he can never fully understand right away because there is always something more to discover. Many women misunderstand this. They think being open means revealing absolutely everything at once. They share their whole life story in one night. They explain every emotion. They answer questions he never asked. Honesty is wonderful, but there is something deeply attractive about a woman who opens up slowly, who reveals her world piece by piece, who lets him earn his way into her heart. Think of it like this: men are naturally wired to pursue, not in a manipulative way, but in a psychological and emotional way. Their minds are built to explore, to figure things out, to discover. When everything about you is revealed instantly, the discovery ends before it even begins. Curiosity fades quickly, but when a woman has depth, when she hints at dreams, passions, interests, stories, and emotions without spilling everything at once, his mind stays alert. He becomes more interested. He wants to understand more. He wants to be the one who sees the sides of you that most people never reach. This naturally builds emotional investment. The more energy he puts into knowing you, the more valuable you become in his heart and mind. That's how human nature works. We value what we work for. So how do you create this type of mystery without acting fake? You do it by actually having depth, by following your passions, by having hobbies, by thinking deeply, by enjoying your own life. You create it by not making him your entire world. When your inner life is rich and full, mystery happens on its own. You're not hiding anything. You simply have more inside you than one moment or one conversation can contain. Mystery also has an emotional side. It's about not being completely predictable. This doesn't mean being moody or unstable. It means having emotional balance. Sometimes you're playful, sometimes you're thoughtful, sometimes you're confident, and sometimes you're soft. This natural variety keeps him curious because he wonders which side of you he will see next. Men also feel mystery in a woman who doesn't always need reassurance. When you are secure in yourself and you don't need him to fill every quiet moment or answer every message instantly or confirm your worth every day, it creates gentle space. In that space, his mind drifts toward you. He starts to wonder what you're doing, how you're feeling, who you're with, what you're thinking about. That kind of quiet wondering creates emotional pull. It's in that space where attachment grows deeper. Here's the most important part. Mystery isn't about hiding. It's about having so much happening inside you that he could spend years discovering your layers and still not reach the end of who you are. It's about being comfortable with pauses, with silence, with not explaining every emotion as soon as you feel it. When you master this, you become the woman he thinks about in the morning, at night, and in between. You become the woman he remembers even when he tries not to. And the beautiful thing is that mystery also protects your peace. When you stop over-explaining and stop proving and stop pouring your heart out all at once, you save your energy, you stay grounded, and that grounded energy is attractive on its own. Now let's look at what this looks like in real life. Understanding the idea is helpful, but seeing how it works makes it real. Imagine he asks about your weekend. Instead of telling him every detail, you smile and say, "It was really nice. I tried something new." Then you let the moment breathe. Almost always, he will ask what you tried. Now he's more curious, he's paying attention. Or imagine you're messaging each other. Instead of replying instantly every single time, you live your life. You respond when it feels natural, not because you're avoiding him, but because you honestly have your own things going on. This small shift makes your presence feel more meaningful. Another example is when you talk about something important to you. Instead of explaining every reason why it matters, you share the story and let him ask why it touched you. When he asks, you share a bit more. This slow exchange creates intimacy brick by brick. Or imagine something bothers you. Instead of explaining everything at once, you take time to understand your own feelings first. You're not hiding anything. You're simply giving yourself space. This shows emotional strength and gives him room to notice your mood and care about you. That caring deepens his feelings. There is also strength in mystery during conflict. When tension rises, instead of reacting loudly or trying to win the argument, you stay calm. You might even say, "I need some time to think." That pause creates emotional space. It shows you are not driven by impulse. It makes him think about you more. It makes him reflect. And yes, it keeps you on his mind. Finally, mystery appears when you talk about your past. You don't hide it, but you don't overshare either. You give him small glimpses. You share what matters, but you leave space for him to ask deeper questions as time goes on. This makes every conversation feel like he's slowly discovering more of who you truly are. These everyday moments are where real mystery lives. It's never one dramatic move. It's 100 little choices to hold space, to stay thoughtful, and to let him put in effort to understand you. That effort, that curiosity, is what makes you unforgettable. Now we move into the third and most powerful feminine secret. This is the one that decides whether a man simply enjoys being around you or becomes deeply attached to having you in his life. And that secret is this: becoming a safe place for his heart. Let me explain what this means. Many people believe men don't feel deep emotions. They assume men are simple, straightforward, and easy to figure out. But that idea is completely false. Men feel just as deeply as women. The only difference is they've been trained to hide it. Since childhood, most men learn that showing vulnerability makes them look weak, that admitting fear or pain or confusion somehow means they're not strong enough. So they build walls, they put on emotional armor, they act like everything is fine even when it isn't. This is where your presence becomes powerful. When a man meets a woman who feels emotionally safe, who doesn't judge him for his flaws, who accepts him when he isn't strong or perfect, something meaningful begins to happen inside him. Those walls slowly lower, that emotional mask begins to slip, and suddenly he's sharing parts of himself he's never shared with anyone else. This forms a bond so deep that it becomes nearly impossible to break, because now you're not just someone he's attracted to, you are the person who truly understands him. You become his safe space, and men will do almost anything to protect that feeling. So how do you become this type of woman? It begins with the way you respond when he opens up. If he shares something personal and you react with criticism, harsh judgment, or by making the moment about yourself, he will shut down for good. But if you listen with empathy, if you hold space for what he's feeling without trying to correct him or change him, if you let him be human, you become unforgettable to him. Creating emotional safety also means steadying your own reactions. When he's stressed, quiet, or dealing with something heavy, your ability to stay calm and supportive instead of panicking or taking it personally shows him something rare. It shows that you are strong enough to hold all sides of him, not only the good or confident parts. Another part of this is respecting his emotional process. Many men need time and space to sort through their feelings. They don't always want to talk right away. If you can give him that room without feeling rejected, without assuming he's pulling away, if you can trust that he'll return when he's ready, you show emotional maturity that most people never reach. You also build safety by being steady. He needs to feel that your care isn't conditional, that you won't leave when things become challenging, that you won't use what he shares against him in an argument. When he sees that your love is consistent and safe, he will offer his whole heart. And here's what makes all of this incredibly powerful. When a man feels emotionally secure with you, his brain releases high levels of bonding chemicals. This kind of emotional connection creates strong attachment. It makes him want to stay close to you, to protect you, and to build a life with you. This isn't shallow attraction, this is connection on a deeper level. And here's the beautiful truth. Women who create emotional safety never have to chase. Men naturally stay, they naturally commit, they naturally choose you again and again, because losing you would mean losing the only place where they can truly be themselves. So as you continue embracing your calm energy and keeping your mystery alive, remember that emotional safety is what completes everything. It's what transforms attraction into devotion. It's what makes him not only want you, but genuinely need you in his world. Next, let's look at how these 3 feminine secrets work together to build loyalty that lasts far beyond the first exciting phase of a relationship. When we talk about making a man truly attached to you, we have to understand what real emotional addiction looks like. It's not about trying to control him or making him afraid to lose you. True emotional attachment happens when being with you fulfills needs in his life that nothing else can satisfy. When these 3 feminine secrets blend together, they form something extremely rare. They create a full emotional experience that touches every part of who he is. Your peaceful energy gives him a break from a noisy, stressful world. Your mystery keeps his mind curious and interested. Your emotional safety gives him the freedom to be fully human with you. Together, they create a connection far deeper than physical chemistry or surface compatibility. Think about it. He might meet women who are attractive. He might meet women who are successful. He might meet women who look perfect on paper. But can they give him what you offer? Can they give him that mix of peace, curiosity, and emotional comfort that makes him feel both grounded and alive? The answer is likely no, because most women operate from the wrong energy without realizing it. This is the reason men remain loyal to certain women even when they technically have other options. Loyalty isn't about obligation, it's about value. When a man feels his life becomes calmer, fuller, and more meaningful with you in it, why would he gamble losing that? When he knows no one else understands him the way you do, why would he want anyone else? The truth is simple, he wouldn't. But here's what protects this bond for the long term. You must keep your own identity strong. The moment you lose yourself in the relationship, the moment you make him the only center of your world, the mystery disappears. That peaceful energy shifts into needy energy, and emotional safety becomes emotional dependence. Your next step is simple but powerful. Begin practicing these secrets today. You don't have to perfect them all at once. Start with one thing. Maybe it's bringing more peaceful energy into your daily life by slowing down and staying present. Maybe it's protecting your mystery by sharing less and experiencing life more. Or maybe it's creating deeper emotional safety by listening more openly and judging less. Start with one small change. Then watch how everything around you begins to shift.